So, Andy, tell me about how the Fantastic Four came up with this language that creates maps from Leaflet's API.
Well, John, inspiration for this project was born when one of our devs came across the Leaflet API and realized that it would be a hassle for users to implement all this complex boilerplate code to hook up to their API. So we did it for you. We wanted to design a language that was intuitive to learn but powerful to use. At this point, our language had the ability to create objects such as polygons, pop-ups, and lines on a map.
Did you implement the program right away?
Well, after coming up with a prototype for our language, we tested it by designing a task-based user study. John, here are some of the sample snippets that we showed the users before they performed their tasks.
Fascinating, Andy. Marvelous. Fantastic.
During the study, reactions varied from "what's happening" to "this is easy," and we confirmed several important conclusions. First off, our language was designed for users with programming experience. Non-programmers frequently just copied and pasted code without understanding what was happening. Secondly, users found the minimalist aspect of our language attractive, so we'd be better off if we removed the different ways of doing the same thing. For instance, at first we allowed users too many ways of adding objects and using markers. Limiting the language that way made it more powerful.
Were there any design changes after this?
Oh, John, it's not a simple one-time testing. We had to apply our results from our tests into a better design and retest. This phase actually iterated several times. At the end, we removed overlays and allowed variables to be implicitly added to the map. We simplified the grammar and gave the syntax more clarity. Several challenges our devs faced during implementation included distinguishing between variables and lat long during parsing, as well as thinking abstractly about the parse and evaluate, all the while considering good object-oriented design principles like the singleton design pattern for our map object and language design principles. However, we've got superhuman developers that powered through it all. After all, we're the Fantastic Four.
Well, it seems like you've got a solid language there. Worthy of full marks, Andy.
Well, thanks, John. But we still hadn't completed our final user test at that point. Here's what happened.
Does your program still fail miserably?
Well, after that design incident, our devs worked around the clock to get error handling fixed. And now, the program has a beautiful type check system for lat longs and parsing feedback. It's still far from perfect, but at least now, rest assured that the program will be there for you next time you use our DSL.